Today's video we're going to be talking about Chozen versus Kreese. Could be a good fight. I really honestly think it will be a good fight. Hope you enjoy. Hi, my name is Vin Jimfield. Hope you're having a smashing day. In today's video we're going to be talking about an imaginary fight between Kreese of the Cobra Kai versus Chozen of Sato Miyagi Kai. Okay, so my name is Vin Jimfield. If this is your first time to the channel, don't forget to hit that. I'm gonna say that at the end of the video because I'm respecting you. I'm basically thinking that if you want to subscribe, if you haven't already, you will do so of your own free will. I'm not gonna influence you. No, I'm not gonna not gonna influence it, but I'm gonna remind you at the end of the video if you're still around. So today we're talking about Cobra Kai versus Miyagi. In a sense, there are a lot of factors to consider here. I think I say this every single time I do these imaginary fights, but there are. I mean, that's a fact. You can't just say, "Oh, this is Miyagi, so obviously Miyagi is gonna win." You can't say that. Like, it doesn't work that way. So there are a couple of factors to go through here. So first of all, we're gonna say that Chozen, I'd say that considering that he is the nephew of Sato, and Sato did train him, and he was using the skills and knowledge of Miyagi's father, Miyagi karate seems to be the more skillful type of karate compared to Cobra Kai, which is more offensive or more on the offense than on the defense and stuff like that. There is no, oh, best way not to get hit, don't be there. There is none of that. There is hit far first, hit hard, you know, and so it's very different approaches to the karate style. Now I know I'm just picking just the top stuff that we get to know of these karate swords, and I know it's all imaginary, but we're having fun here. We're just talking, and so I'm just thinking in my head, if I imagine Chozen versus Kreese, you got to consider a lot of factors here. Now Chozen, he does have speed, he does have the amazing knowledge of Miyagi, and I think that Sato trained him really tough. And remember, he was Sato's #1 student. So Chozen, I know we didn't get to see a lot of action on his part, but he was in fact a very skilled fighter. His clouded judgment was just, there was a little bit too much, you know, revenge and hate on his part, where he was basically driven. I think it basically influenced a lot of his fight with Daniel. I've said this before. I really think that Chozen was the ultimate bad guy that Daniel really faced. I mean, you can talk all you want about Mike Barnes and Johnny Lawrence, but Chozen really was the most skilled fighter of all of Daniel's opponents. But in that moment of weakness and that damn baby rattle, he just lost it, and that's why Daniel beat him. So this is a tough fight because, again, Chozen really is a good fighter. Now, Kreese, on the other hand, the downside with John Kreese here is that he does train Cobra Kai karate. And Cobra Kai karate, it's more offensive. It's kind of heads-on, just strike first, strike hard, and there is using authority and just yelling at the opponent and just intimidation and stuff like that. Stuff that I think that's Chozen most likely will not react towards. You know, he won't get bullied. I've said this before. I don't think that Chozen would get bullied by Johnny or Mike Barnes, and I really think that Chozen is a really tough opponent. And the only thing that I can tell you about Kreese is I think that Kreese is a stronger fighter. I don't think he's faster, but he's definitely stronger. And if you've seen some of my videos, wherever I talk about some of the characters, you probably know what I'm going to say here. Kreese is a war veteran. Kreese most likely killed people. Like, he's a killer. And when you put killer in a ring with someone who yeah, okay, Chozen trained soldiers, great, but I don't think he ever killed anyone. And when you put someone like that, who's as skilled as he is, with a killer in the same room, things start to get serious really fast. And when things get serious, you have to kill or be killed. And this is the kind of situation where we're gonna have to go with, is this a tournament or is this a street fight? And if it's a street fight, I definitely think that John Kreese would win. If it's a tournament, however, this is the split decision that I've come to in my analysis. I think that Chozen would have won. He has the speed, he has the smarter type of karate, and as long as he's protected by rules, rules like, you can't rip someone's throat off or stuff like that, then that could contain John Kreese. So again, in a tournament, I think Chozen would win. In a street fight, yeah, I think John Kreese would definitely win. That's just my thought on the whole thing. I could be wrong. As usual, I'm mostly interested to know what you think. Put it in the comment section below what you think, who you think would win. And as always, I'm wishing you a most imaginable, lovely day. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel already, I invite you to do so, and also hit that notification bell so you get notifications whenever I release a new video. And for the rest of you, thank you for joining me once again. Take care.